All right. So we are doing this contributors meeting after a little long now. We've been doing the community meetings every month, but missing out on the contributors and maintainers meeting. I think after a month or two, we are doing it today, and in these meetings, we majorly talk about contributions. If anyone is having any issues they or concerns related to their contribution PRs or anything else, we just discuss those things. If anyone wants to escalate any PR or need some attention on their PR, which is not been it's not getting attention on the GitHub itself. Or the Slack channel, then this is the place where we discuss all these things. With that, we'll begin today's meeting. Welcome to everyone who's watching the video after recording, and welcome. I believe this is how we pronounce Charlotte. Charo, Charlotte.
Charlotte.
How
Yeah, yeah,
can
you
can you?
pronounced it correctly. It's
It
Charlotte.
was Charlotte. Okay, it's Charlotte. Cool. So the way we go through these meeting is we start with a quick round of introduction. We talk about where are we from, what do we do, and how do we got to know about this meeting, and what are the expectations from this meeting. And once we do that, then we'll start the meeting and with the agenda of today's meeting. Okay. We'll start with you since there are only two people in this meeting.
Yeah, you just pronounced my name. So I actually work in Ericsson and we are contributing. We're trying to kind of contribute towards the open source, and Litmus was like one of the projects we've chosen a while back. Uh, it's more on based on availability, so I guess there's a little bit of bandwidth for me at the moment. So I'll be looking into mostly documentation to kind of see how I can contribute on the documentation side. I've raised a couple of bugs with yourselves code wise, and
Mm-hmm.
they have been fixed, so that's also good. Yeah, that's pretty much it from my side.
That's awesome. Thanks for joining this meeting. And since you've already raised some PRs, are those documentation PRs merged?
It's actually not documentation, the code. I don't know. I'll have to um, follow up and see if they've been merged. But I saw that somebody was working on the bug that I raised.
Okay, you raised issues and someone was working. Okay, we'll go through them and then sometime. I'll open the floor for questions and then we can discuss over there. But just to before I go forward, I just want to ask, so you said you're from Ericsson and are they end users of Litmus, I
Oh
believe?
yeah, yeah, they are. So we're
Okay,
currently trying to upgrade to the latest version. So yeah, they are
awesome.
end users. Yeah.
Awesome. Are they part of our this Litmus end user? Are they part of our end users list?
Yeah, should.
Ericsson, how can I spell Eric? ERRISSON. Okay, let me see.
I
Ericsson,
think,
this is right.
yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
ERICSS.
Mhm. I saw our
ERICSS.
logo pass by. Um,
Yeah, but they may be in the logo, but I'm just checking if we have them here in the list because
mhm.
this list is what we see as an adoption. We recently onboarded Canonical as well,
Okay.
um, and Motorola Solutions as well, but I believe we do not have Ericsson on this page.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, you can add us there.
yeah. Are you part of our Slack channel by any chance?
Yeah, I am part of the Slack channel. I've actually made two merge requests. I've contributed
Oh, is
uh
it?
twice already. Yeah. just like I said, it's like based on availability.
Oh, was it long back or recently?
Long back, and I think I raised one PR with yourselves. So yeah.
Sure, sure. Okay, this is you, right? I believe this is you.
Is it?
Yeah, cool. All right. We'll discuss about those things. If we'll check if your PRs are merged or if someone is working. And what's the
Yeah.
status? Okay, well, we'll be going through that. But anyways, we'll start. We'll start with quickly with the agenda. We recently released 3.31.0. There were a lot of community contribution that has happened in past release that we will be talking about. And then we'll talk a little about the best practices that someone can follow who's watching this video for the first time, and how they can get started with the contribution to LitmusChaos or any other open source project as well. Okay, coming to the release, the last release that we did was 3.31, as I mentioned, and we had like good chunk of new contributors. I believe there's 10 of them mostly. And majorly the fixes were related to the code stability. There were a lot of PRs for Fudge's first test, and there were some PRs for GraphQL dependencies. There is one more GraphQL somewhere I remember. Okay, yeah. Then there were some fixes related to GitOps unit testing. Um, there were some fixes related to uh, documentation as well, inside of Litmus repo and also outside of the main repo. There was major CI fix which was failing every time, which was again fixed by Yash Goyal. Thanks to him. Let me, yeah. And yeah, these were the high level changes. If you go through, there were many more minor bug fixes that were there. But the entire release was more on code stability and some security fixes as well, as far as I remember. But I'm not able to find where it is. But yeah, there was one security fix as well. This was also a nice fix, which was failing, which was by, I cannot pronounce the name, but yeah. Can go through them if you think that some fixes related are something that you were looking forward to and you want to upgrade to 3.31 is the recent version with good set of fixes related to the stability. Um, yeah, that was the high level overview. You can anytime go to the releases and upgrade to the respective versions of Litmus Chaos. Cool. If you go through the issues, there has been an active uh, contribution to new issues as well. I've seen every month we see 2 to 3 new issues, not a lot of them, but I believe in the upcoming months, we might see an increase in the raise of issues. April, March, yes. 2 to 3 issues, major issues, and some bug fixes has been raised so far, but we are looking forward to more of them. In case if you are a contributor and looking forward to the contributions, feel free to go through the initial few issues. Some of these issues have been worked on by some of the contributors, which I believe 5 or 6 are no longer active. I'll unassign and open the issues for contribution again. But if you are curious enough, you can go through the list of issues. And if you see an issue which a PR which is not that active, you can ask for assignment and I am happy to assign. Right? Yeah, these are the things that you can go through it. Coming back to the slides, best practices and how to get started. This is common for all the open source projects. You can um, go to the first thing you can go to is the contributing guide. This is the place where you'll find everything you need to know as a new contributor. You can read through the entire page. It's not that long. It will help you set up your local development environment. It will help you learn what you need to know before you raise a PR. What are the checklists that you need to follow to raise your first PR? Then which are the highlighted repositories that you may be interested to contribute to. Um, so these are the ones, of course, including the Litmus main project and something related to our meetings. We try to do one community meeting and two contributors meeting every month. Community meetings happen usually on third Wednesday of every month, and contributors meeting is on second and last Thursdays. If you are not part of it, feel free to fill this form and you'll get an invite for the same whenever the meeting is happening. And if you're already part of it, you'll be having your Google Calendar, and just there will be a link to join the Zoom link, and you can follow that and join the meetings. Cool. Yeah, this is the primary place from where you can sort of, be part of the like get started and learn and understand. But if you want to contribute, I would highly recommend you to go through the documentation first. Documentation is quite simple and easy to learn. You can go through the introduction to Litmus. I'll highly recommend to go through the architecture as well. It will give you a high level overview of how exactly Litmus work. We have a control plane, we have an execution plane. This is where your chaos center, from where we manage all the experiments and everything sits, and then you can target any of these Kubernetes, bare metal, your AWS, GCP, or Azure environment directly from a control plane. And there are a lot of internal things that happens that you can go through as a part of the architecture documentation. All right. So get basic understanding of the project first, and before you start contributing to, it will help you in longer run if as you contribute more. So yeah, this is what Litmus is, and this is how you can contribute to uh multiple ways of contribution. As I mentioned, you can contribute uh, from the GitHub issues. You can take part in Slack channels, start being active on Slack, be part of the discussion, start a new discussion if you want to, and everyone would be happy to join in and talk about the overall resilience of the system using chaos engineering or any other topic which is relevant to our community. Feel free to write blogs and create content and share in our community Slack so that we can help you amplify that and give you the proper rewards that needs to be received for the relevant blogs or the content that you write. Um, Also, feel free to share your feedback in the form of GitHub issues. Feel free to raise issues related to the new features that you think might be helpful for enhancement of the project in multiple different ways. So these are the ways you can contribute to. And with that, we'll be opening the floor for the discussion. Uh, I remember we need to check some PRs, so let's do that. I'll go to the you mentioned that you raised some PRs, I mean the issues, right?
Yeah, I did. Um,
Let's
it was
get
assigned. Yeah, you can check with my name then.
no, not a sign, sorry, author. Yeah, you raised, right? So what would be
Yeah.
your GitHub username?
Okay, yes. I see. What was my? Let me check. Let me confirm that before I give you.
Let me try this if it comes. No, it doesn't come.
Oh, F002.
F002.
So yeah, KEF002.
KEF2.
002.
Oh, these are closed. Okay, this is one is recently you raised something. Okay, it was
Mm.
fixed. And then we had this one. Interesting. Okay, this is something that you only mm, contributed to and merged. Interesting. Uh, this is nice. Cool. Anything else that you are interested to chat about or talk about?
Not good. I haven't looked at the issues yet, so I wouldn't. I'm kind of just trying out the new version as opposed to looking at the PRs. I'm very interested in using the new MCP, see how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
so
try
that's
it
that's what I
out.
meant. I am
Yes.
trying it out.
Awesome.
Not
So
trying.
I'll recommend you to. I've created this playlist of LitmusChaos MCP.
Mm-hmm.
This is something that will help you to quickly set up and run your we are not at a stage right now where you can run experiments through MCP, but you can do everything else. You can do resilience risk scan. You can learn and understand more about Litmus Chaos and chaos engineering. You can understand about your own architecture that you've connected with Litmus Chaos. So you can do bunch of different things, I think, which is already there um, in the GitHub repo readme. But this is like a primary resource you can go through to learn and get started with MCP.
Okay,
Uh,
so like right now, we're not at a stage where we can actually run experiments via the MCP.
exactly. We cannot create the experiments and run the experiment as of now. It's on very basic level.
Mm-hmm.
But we for sure can work on making it more amazing by adding features like uh, adding tools to our MCP, such as create experiment or edit experiment or run experiment, create a probe, connect a probe, right? These things not yet there. It's on very basic level, but it will help you in some way if you already have Litmus set up and if you already have set of experiments which are there. But yeah, rest I'll leave on you to explore.
Thank you. Thanks for the tips.
Yep. All right. Is there anything else I can help with, or you want to discuss something?
No, nothing from my side to discuss.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I'll quickly write the meeting notes. March, Feb. I think I missed writing for a few of them, but I'll write it later. Let me write it. Today's updates. Okay. Can you help me with your email or in the chat?
Oh yeah. I'll give you my personal one.
Mm, awesome. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So we will meeting notes 3.1 community recap last release uh mm, about litmus MCP issue. Okay. I think we are good, but I might reach out to you in your DMs for the end user case study statement. So I showed you this, right? Litmuschaos.io, where we have might have Ericsson over here, but it's not part, I believe it's not part of our public adoption list, which is this one. I'll go through it again, but what we do here is this is something that needs to be added by the adopter, like by one of the team members of Ericsson on how they are using LitmusChaos and how it is helping them in their workflows. So this would be very helpful for the project entirely to show the validation that, okay, companies like Ericsson are also using our project as well, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
So I might need your help for this communication. Okay.
Yeah, 100%. I'll do
Uh,
that with you.
so I'll share you the details of what this is exactly, and please do let me know if it is possible from your end to drop this details in the PR. Okay.
Yeah, no problem. No
Awesome.
problem.
I think with that, we will be closing the meeting. Thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you in the next community meeting.
See you next time. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.